What's up, Star Wars fans? Welcome back to the Hyperspace Database. I'm Jonesy the Mandalorian here with today's topic, the J-Type Star Skiff. The J-Type Star Skiff, also called the Naboo Star Skiff, was a yacht starship developed by the Theed Palace Space Vessel Engineering Corps, and like the other J-Type spacecraft developed by this company, was designed for use by the Naboo royal family exclusively, though this limitation would change as time went on. The Star Skiff was 96 feet long and 162 feet wide, and was armed with a pair of top-mounted laser cannons. One of the more interesting features of this ship was its incredibly fast hyperdrive, which could top out at a 0.5 past light speed, which was the incredibly fast light speed boasted by the Millennium Falcon. Since the ship was primarily a passenger transport, this incredible speed was pretty rare for a ship of this type, and was a credit to the engineering feats of the Engineering Corps. Fun fact, the term skiff was often used when talking about different types of repulsor lift vehicles, and ranged from aquatic skiffs, to star skiffs, to the infamous desert skiff seen in Return of the Jedi. The J-Type Star Skiff was part of the Royal Naboo line of starships used by Padme Amidala during the events of the prequel trilogy, and this transport in particular was quite different from the Type 327 that were seen in The Phantom Menace. This ship was wider and sported a slightly duller finish than the 327, and this ship was also armed to protect its 6 passengers, though this weaponry was to fend off attackers in order to escape, not engage in combat with better armed craft. While this ship was meant mainly for transporting passengers across the galaxy, it also served as a refueling partner for the N-1 Naboo starfighters, much like its counterpart, the J-Type diplomatic barge. The J-Type Star Skiff was designed for the royal family of Naboo, and besides Queen Amidala, it also was meant to serve Queen Jamilia and Queen Apailana, who both succeeded Padme after her term limit as queen was over. Though because of Padme's popularity with the people of Naboo, the senator was allowed to continue to use the chromium-plated line of ships, which also included the H-type Nubian yacht, which was a gift to Senator Amidala. The J-Type Star Skiff was seen and used throughout the Clone Wars conflict, serving as one of Padme's main methods of travel alongside the Nubian yacht. The ship was often flown by either Captain Typho, her head of security after his uncle Panaka retired, or by C-3PO or Padme herself. The most notable appearance of this ship appears in the movie Revenge of the Sith, when Padme travels to Mustafar to try and reason with Anakin, who Obi-Wan claims has fallen to the dark side. Padme travels to the lava planet with C-3PO as her pilot, and confronts the wayward Jedi. With her worst fears realized, Padme pleads with Anakin to turn from his evil ways, but the Dark Lord turns on his love once he sees Obi-Wan aboard the ship, assuming that they are in league together. After the heated battle that commences, Obi-Wan takes a stricken Padme to the hidden Polis Massa outpost, utilizing the incredible speed of the ship to get Padme the medical assistance he could not provide. This ship also appears in the animated Clone Wars TV show, when Padme tries to negotiate with Zero the Hutt regarding his alliance with the Republic. She also flew this ship to Cato Nemoidia with Rush Clovis, acting as a spy for the Jedi Council to see if he was bargaining with the Confederacy of Independent Systems. After Padme's death and funeral, the Star Skiff was retired by the people of Naboo, as it was a painful reminder of what had happened to their former queen. While this particular ship was retired, other senators allegedly tried to purchase versions of these ships to try to improve their political standing. While the J-Type Naboo Star Skiff was not meant for combat and was rather light on weaponry, it served incredibly well as a royal transport, and was a formidable ship to try and catch once it had slipped out of its enemy's grasp with its blazing fast lightspeed capabilities. Want to know more about Star Wars topics like this one? Stick around to the end for some secret trivia, and hit those like and subscribe buttons and the bell to be notified when I publish a new video. Be sure to chat with me in the comments because I want to hear from you guys. Super special shout out to my Gold Captain level Patreon supporters Matthew Scott, Nick Sutphin, and Miss 2003. Your support is so appreciated and you keep the show going. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to chat with me in the comments, and you can follow the show on social media for more news and channel updates as well. We will see you guys in the next episode.